Hey, this is Steve. We are getting ready to do the bucket list hike and backpack trip into the Havasupai Indian Reservation to see all the falls such as Mooney Falls, Havasupai Falls, and hopefully even make it down to the confluence of the Colorado River. Very much looking forward to this. Definitely a bucket list item for us. We're staying at the Cavern Inn. It's a comfortable enough place, and this is where you stop to get your permits, and which we have, so we are ready to go, and we'll be starting out early tomorrow morning. See you then. So is everybody, hey!
Hi!
Good morning! On our way to Havasupai Hilltop to start our hike. Everybody ready to go?
We're ready.
Yeah.
We're ready. We're ready.
Yeah. Excellent.
It'll be a great day.
Here we go. We're at Havasupai Hilltop and we are on our way down. Okay, we are started on the slow one today. Okay, some tips on the drive in to Havasupai Hilltop is to don't go too fast. We saw absolutely no cars all the way from the caverns in all the way in here. However, we did come across some elk and some cows, and there's couple cattle grates that you're crossing and some potholes that you're dodging. So overall it was a good drive, but just be careful with your speed because you can run into a few unexpected things on the way in. Parking, at least for us, wasn't too much of a problem at Havasupai Hilltop, but there are a lot of cars up here, so you might have to drop your packs and then drive back and park your car. Anyway, it's 8 o'clock in the morning and we are on our way. It's a beautiful morning. It's crisp 40 degrees. And but we're very comfortable at the moment. It's supposed to get up to 80 by the time we're down by Supai. All right, I gotta hike and watch my footing here. Just past mile 1, almost down to the flat area.
And practicing my squat.
So how's everybody feeling? You're on video.
Oh,
Feeling
well.
good. Sun's out, guns out.
Mile in. Yeah. Almost to the flat part here, I think. All right, I'll try to check in about every mile or so. So we just hit like 1.4 miles here and got through the very steep part So that first, 1.4 miles, is relatively steep. I think you're dropping almost half your elevation in that first mile and a half. And it's fairly rocky and some narrow spots, but overall pretty good trail conditions. So anyway, we'll keep you updated with if we see anything interesting. Seen quite a few people coming up, and mules and horses and helicopters. All right, so we're at mile number 2 and just hiking along primarily in a dry riverbed. Pretty easy, not much of a slope to it, although we are going down, but can barely tell that you're going down. All right, mile number 3 and just hiking away, dodging the horses and mules and having a good time. Nice easy hike. Mile 4, just had a quick pit stop and grab some snacks and continue to plug away. Same thing, just hiking through this beautiful slot canyon here, and sometimes in the riverbed, sometimes on trails. And we've got ourselves a raven. Interesting. Hey, just past mile number 5, and just more of the same. Canyon's a little bit deeper, but nice, easy backpack. Just gentle going down. Can't even tell we're going down. We are at mile number 6. Starting to see some cottonwood trees. Very enjoyable hike. This is the canyon where the creek comes through. And I'm just about to join it. Take left on trail until you come to a bridge. First sign of the creek. On our way from Havasupai to the campground. Havasupai Falls. for campsite. Well, we made it, and our campsite's mostly set up. About almost 4 p.m. We're pretty close to Fern Springs. Got a nice little spot here overlooking the river, and bathrooms are nearby. So about as good as you're gonna get. So anyway, we're gonna settle in here and take it easy, and probably make some supper here pretty soon. All right, day number 2. Had a very leisurely morning, and we are gonna go head north, I guess, down to the river, and visit all the waterfalls along the way, Mooney Falls and Beaver Falls, and then likely we're gonna go all the way to the confluence. It's supposed to be about a 12-mile round trip.
12 to 16, I would say.
12.
Okay.
12.
All right.
We'll see. There's a lot of misinformation online as far as the distance. So
It will be a long hike today regardless.
Yep.
It'll be fun.
All right.
All right. See you later.
And this is Mooney Falls. Top of Mooney Falls. That's where we're headed. So going down Mooney Falls here. Working our way down. All right. See you at the other end. Orientation. Ow. Ow. My head.
Diana has all our phones.
Okay. All right, so we just finished the climb, and honestly, from all the videos I saw, it's like, oh, how hard could it really be? But it was challenging. It was definitely challenging. The ladder's no big deal, but slippery rocks and handholds and chains, especially that section just before you get to this ladder, was the hardest. So gloves are good. If you got poles with you, strap them on your back so you got both hands. I had actually 4 poles in my hands, and that made it a little more challenging. Both mine and Jane's are in my hands. So a couple spots where Jane was struggling to make a big enough step to get down. So anyway, that was fun. Glad we finished it. Onward and upward. And yeah, here we are, Mooney Falls. On our way to Beaver. That 2 water crossings so far. This is just amazing. Don't fall, John, you're on video. What do you think so far?
Beautiful. Amazing.
Grill's a little spicy.
Yes, sure is. Beaver Falls from above. What do you think?
Just gonna kind of jump down.
Okay, so had a quick lunch over at Beaver Falls and made a call that likely if we went all the way to Confluence, it was going to be dark by the time we got back, and decided that was not a good thing to do. So we went and played at Beaver Falls and swam in the water, and now we are on our way back. But overall, so far, a good day. Got a bighorn view. That's where we need to go next. Into a cave. Well, oh, there, up there. Somewhere up there's a cave. Or a tunnel. All right, Jane, smile. What do you think?
Scary, but the hard part's done.
Yeah. All right. All right, so what do you guys think of that ascent?
Hard.
Yeah.
I think it was easier than up though. I just took my strength.
All right, so we just ascended Mooney Falls. Not easy, but up is easier than down because you can really see where you're putting your hands and feet. More so when you're going down. Anyway, loads of fun. Helps to have gloves, although there's a whole pile of gloves here that people have left, I guess for the use of others. Some at the bottom, some at the top. And put your poles away, strap them on your back or whatnot. And so you got both hands, both feet, and you don't have to screw with your poles. This is top of Navajo Falls right there. All right, I'm trying to find Navajo on my own here. Just waded across the water before we went across the other shore there, and that didn't work out very well. So somewhere here, there's something called Hidden Falls. Pretty sure a little further on is Navajo. So I checked all trails, and it's basically telling me I'm standing on top of Navajo Falls. So I'll check a little bit later to see if Navajo Falls and Hidden Falls are the same thing, or if I'm just mistaken. And this appears to be the end of my road. And I made it. Came down to the bottom of Navajo Falls after all. Wasn't too bad. Just watch out for kind of loose mud, large chunks of mud that might collapse on you as you come down. Yeah, so overall summary for us for this whole trip, we're on day number 3 here. Tomorrow morning we're hiking out early. I'd say this has definitely been worth it. Certainly I had other expectations, did not realize how much scrambling would be required
to get to each one of the falls, with the exception of Havasupai Falls. And so just be ready for that. That, you know, there's going to be a lot of blah places, and of course you're going to have canyon walls around you wherever you're at. But there's a lot of places that, you know, big, you know, wide dusty trails, you know, stuff that you don't normally see on most videos. And then you scramble on down to a falls, and it's a very idyllic place at each individual falls. So overall, I'd say if you can make it here, come on down, find, you know, get your permit and get here, and certainly enjoy your time here.
All right, we are hiking out. We started at 5:15 a.m. from the campground, and we are now past Supai Village and have enough light here to turn our headlamps off. And so far been a great morning. Only saw all right, just past mile 4. We are at mile 6.5. Moving on. The ladies here are setting a pretty good pace for us. Canyons in the morning. All right, there's Mr. Raven up there. We are at about mile 7.5. Steady as she goes. Had a quick stop for some snacks and take care of some other issues, and moving along. It's going to be total 10-mile hike out, 2,500 foot elevation gain, and with 1,000 of that being like the last mile. So not necessarily looking forward to that, but we will get out, no problems. What do you think, Jane?
I'm pooped.
All right.
Tired, but we made it.
Made it. I'm showing 10.3 miles.
I got 9.99.
Awesome. Well, then you're probably more correct than I am. And then 4 hours and 32 minutes.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
32
not bad.
minutes?
Yeah, 4 hours 32.